Hey guys, this is Danny's Review and I'm here with Gregory Smith. He came 7th place in the regionals for A-Golf and he also came top what?
Third place.
Third place in
The OTS Championship.
previously. So he just doing probably the same deck. What is the deck?
Punk, Therion, Horus.
Right, so basically the slight changes what he will tell you within the profile. Anybody want to shout out before we get into the profile?
Of course, shout out to Doom Kings who basically linked me the whole deck. Shout out to Diane Jones who had my playtest. Shout out to Boju, Shivanan Suknan, and Captain of Doom Kings. And shout out to Kim for having a good regional.
Lovely, lovely. Alright, so
and
let's...
shout out to Mark too for having a good OTS.
No problem. Alright, so let's get into the deck profile. Let me know stick.
Alright, cool. So, starting off with the Punk engine, we play one copy of Punk Ogre. I was playing more than one of this. I was playing two of this for the OTS, but I cut it down to one because Drove so prevalent in our format. Three copies of Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune is one of the best starters / extenders. Helps you play through Imperm, helps you play through Ash. One hours you play the one Day Note, one Sharakusai, one Wagon, one Madam Spider. Day Note you have to play it. Sometimes if you draw it, it's be like meh, but you have to play it. It's level 5 help you go into Synchro 8. Sharakusai helps you fusion summon, Wagon switches the field spell, Madam Spider switches the trap. Typically in games 2 and game 3 you side out this because this doesn't do anything for you going second. And well, the Heart and Soul like 3 copies of Xiamen. Xiamen is if normal summon full combo. He's just the best starter / extender. If you start with like Sharakusai and Wagon, you can always hold these Xiamen for like if they hadn't trap you. But Xiamen best monster in the deck. And then the spell we play one field card. Best field card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a Potter Greed and is a extender. It helps you push through, gives you a full combo. If this card wasn't printed, well then this deck would not be good at all. But best card, best card in the deck. And well, needless to say, 3 copies of Italy. Self-explanatory, activate Italy, summons Yaman go burr, just go off. And well, the one copy of Dangerous Gabu is the Imperm for the deck. I was trying to playtest with the Pop Trap, but the Pop Trap not really as good because you need to have a Punk on the field and your end boards typically don't have any Punk names on the field. So this is better and is also good, comes up in time. You can negate a monster effect. If you have a Punk on the field, it's gain life points equal to the monster that you negate. Next we have the Therion package, a very small Therion package. You play one King Regulus, one Therion Lily Bora, one Therion Bull, one Endless Engine, a Gyro System, and one Therion Field card. Regulus is the negate, Lily gets it to the field card, gets it to Bull, and then Bull tunes with one of the level 3s to make Baron. Endless Gyro System. This, if you open this plus Regulus, which happened a good couple of times throughout the 2 events, this helps you play through Droll, play under Droll, because you can Gyro System, dump Lily, and if you have Regulus in your hand, your Regulus equip the Lily, and then you'll have a negate before you even switch. And after, when you have that, you'll send the Lily from the back row, add the field card, and yeah, full combo from there. And for the best engine in my deck, you have the Horus engine, so we play 3 copies of it, MSETI. Best card in the deck, send itself with another card. You can send this with a Therion card to get your whole Therion engine online. Draws you a card, helps but I wouldn't typically use this to bait Ash, but this card is a good Ash bait if you wanna more focus on your Punk side. And then you play one in each of the other names. You play one Dumatef, one guy I can't pronounce, and one I'm happy. You play these because you just want the bodies off of the King sack. So yeah. But best engine in the deck, this engine just make the deck really crazy. And then most people just play 2, but I play 3 copies of King Sarcophagus. The reason why I play 3 copies of King Sarcophagus is in our meta we typically go into a lot of grind games. And when they move this, I just want to have a higher chance of drawing this, and also opening this by itself without the MSETI is the most horrible thing because this helps you also play through Droll. So you could use this card to send 2 Horus monsters, summon them back, and then make Photon Law before you search. So because there was a lot of games where I opened this, 2 Horus names that wasn't MSETI, and the Gyro System and the Regulus, and I was able to make Photon Lord and Regulus even under Droll. So they will just hold the Droll and stuff in their hand, because Droll real prevalent in our meta. But King Sack and the secondary ability came up a lot of times too, where I hit a man Nibiru and the token was like 20,000 attack or something like that. And this secondary effect, when a Horus wants to battles an opponent once, it just sends it to the graveyard. So that helps you out like real problematic monsters that are just too big for you to cross. And well, I just like seeing this card in my hand, and when it's time I now move my King Sack, I just draw for 10 and I draw next one. I was like, well, would get through. For the non-engine cards we play, I play 2 copies of Nibiru, 2 copies of Ash, 1 copy of Ghost Ogre because it's searchable in my deck, 2 copies of Droll, 1 Happy Feather Duster, 1 Tactics, 1 Call by the Grave, and 3 Imperm. I used to play in the OTS Championship. I played 2 Tactics, and this was in the side, but I realized I was bricking a lot on Tactics, and I needed to have something against back row decks in the main, in case I lose. So I cut one of the Tactics, I put the Tactics in the side, and then I take the Happy Feather Duster, put it in the main. Nib good against Unchained, it good against like Punk Mirror Match, nobody else really playing Punk besides me. And Ash just good against other matchups. This good because I put in this, I wasn't playing this for the OTS, but I put in this because I felt like I was gonna face a Centurion matchup, and then this good against Centurion because it hit them in the back row, it hits the field spell, and well, Joel does really good because Joel just shuts down a lot of decks.
So the main engine of this deck is Punks, right?
So the main engine is Punks.
So basically this is a 3-access Punk.
Yeah.
But I know you like to say the full name, yeah, so
yeah. Right. So that's
but you don't wanna make 3-access Zeus. I know Zeus Zodiacs.
Yeah. And then for the extra deck, I play 1 copy of SP Little Knight. This card came broken card. This card is just insane. Just helping you move problematic monsters, help you move problematic back row, helps you play through Nib by banishing and gain back. Because I would typically banish things like Baron and get back, and then it will be live again.
Lovely.
And it also helps Baguska, which is a problem for my deck to deal with. 1 copy of Downer for the same reason. But I may cut this for something else. I don't know what I'll cut it for yet, but this came up only once to help my, like I said, out Baguska. I would cut this. I don't know what I'll cut it for yet, but if anything else comes up, I'll probably cut it for probably Zeus, but Zeus doesn't really come up. That's for the links. For the XYZs, we play 1 Typhon. Broken card saved me many a time, helped me clear monsters, helped me play through Nib. It's just broken card. Typhon. 1 Harbinger, 1 Coach King Giant Trainer, 1 Sargas, 1 Dingirsu, 1 Galaxy Edge Photon Lord, and 1 Lancelot. Hope Harbinger, good for negating spells, a good rank 8. Giant Trainer to draw 1 million cards. Sargas is part of the Therion combo, so you could go into one of the synchros that I'll show you, and then add dump. One of the synchros I play dumps the Lily, and then this adds the regulars. So you can get there with just using the Punk Engine alone, because the Punk Engine gets you to 2 level 8 and a Synchro 8. So yeah, Dengirsu. This card has saved me so much time throughout the events. I wasn't playing this in the OTS Championship, but I started to play this because I realized this protects any card. Before I thought it was only protect monsters, but it protects any card. So I made this against a Rescue Race player, and this was like turn 4, turn 5, and I made this against Rescue Race player, and I had King Sack on the field, and then he went into Access Code, and he only had 2 pops, and the Dengirsu saved my King Sarcophagus with his effect, and even though you can't change the Access Code, this doesn't activate to protect. So this saved my King Sarcophagus numerous times from people who was trying to think. So normally my end board would be like 5 negates, including Lancelot, but if I realize that this is easily beatable because it's mandatory, so I'll make this to protect the King Sarcophagus instead and to protect my board and those kind of stuff. Photon Lord, self-explanatory, monster negate, he's your main go-to rank 8. He's already first rank 8, he'll make to help you play through Nib, Droll, depending on the hand you get. And Lancelot is a good omni-negate, and I was playing this, I wasn't playing Ding in the OTS because I cut this with this, and I cut the other part for Zeus. So this is better for Zeus because you can just make this attack and then attack directly and then Zeus. And he's 2000 attack, so 2000 damage is never bad. But I wouldn't cut this because this card is just good. It just adds additional pressure to the board. And it also threatens Zeus, but I don't play Zeus. Well, now you'll know that I don't play Zeus. And it's between these two if I was to decide to play Zeus. And then for the synchros, the OG, the boss, one psychic and Punisher. Self-explanatory. Punks always play Punisher. Punisher is a god card. Most people cannot out him. If they can't out him, you just die. And yeah, this Punisher is just a incredible boss monster. Pay 1,000 banish a card. And for those who didn't know, if you have the punk field card up on the field and you pay 1,000 to banish this an opponent, to banish a monster I control, and a card you control, you do draw for the field card, because the field card always triggers when you pay life tackle, psychic monsters effect, and he pays 1,000. And well, the 1,000, whatever you pay, he's gaining as attack, so that's great. One amazing dragon. This is part of the end board if you're playing against back row decks. Like if I'm under, say, if you have your Sheriff, if you know you're playing a back row deck, you'll make Sheriff Kusai amazing dragon drive and pass, and when they set 5 pass on end phase, Sheriff Kusai quick synchro and make this, and then this bounces cards up to the number of level 3 psychic monsters in your graveyard and you control. So typically you have Xiamen, Xiamen, Sheriff Kusai, Wagon, Madam Spider, and Ghost Ogre. So you just bounce all 5. And it just, easy claps against back row decks. And then one Baron, one Dragon Drive, and one Diabolantes. Baron is part of the end board. You make this with Bull and a level 3 Punk. This is part of the combo as well. This switches Ghost Ogre, this switches any of your level 3 Punks. And this is the synchro I was telling you about. So you'll make the Yaman and the Denote. Synchro into this dumps Lily Bora, and then Denote pulls back the Rising Cap or Foxy Tune or Ogre Dance, overlays into Sargas, and then you get your Therion engine that way. And then the last card is the one Rising Cap. This is the card that enables the one card combo. With just Italy alone gives you the full end board. So you'll go Italy into Xiamen into Sheriff Kusai, make this. This gets you to Wagon and Denote. Wagon gets you the field spell. Synchro into this. Use this effect. Dump Lily Bora. Denote pulls back this, and then you overlays to into Sargas and full ham jam now. Extra for this.
Jam, good day, wham, bam, bam.
Thank you, ma'am. For the side deck, I played 2 copies of Kaijus. My extra deck my side deck stayed the same for both events, for the both OTS and the other and the regional. So 2 Gamma Seal. I chose Gamma Seal because he's a level 8, and a lot of times I break and I draw 2. So at the very least, I could give my opponent a Kaiju, special Kaiju to my field, and like if I have another level 8 extender, I could go into Giant Trainer or whoever, or if I open a Punk, I could go with this and that into Punisher or Amazing Dragon, depending on the situation. 2 copies of DD Crow. DD Crow good against Unchained, good against Tail Element, good against Rescue Ace, to kind of Rescue Ace. It's not really good against Rescue Ace, but in these scenarios, this will help you against Rescue Ace to kind of banish and limit the names in the graveyard to like them someone like the Fire Engine, the Turbulence, the Preventer, all of them kind of things.
Niche scenarios for purely when you use the dark one to target from graveyard to make material.
But yeah, that's
also, I would believe it helps with Infernoble.
Infernoble as well, yeah.
Yeah, you see the one that is discard to target a banished monster. The special usually use the sword to banish 2 to pay whatever they want, so they'll hand repair for 3 with the dolphin.
Yeah. And also this I had a matchup where I fought Sky Striker in the OTS Championship, and he made Kagari target engage in the group, and I was like the Crow, and that just literally won me the game.
And if any other Punk engines as well, you could also.
Yeah, you could also.
Punk, Horus engines.
Horus engine, yeah, you could limit the names, and even against Punk, you could the Crow they no target, and that kind of set us back as well. For the other one, I was playing the 1 Mind Control, 1 Tactics. Is the Tactics I was in the main that I swapped to the side.
Okay.
And 1 Changer Hat. The Mind Control, these are so Unchained. This and this single-handedly breaks. Yeah, collectors, right? Yeah, twinkle, twinkle.
Where the quarter century, right?
No, we can't afford them things, man.
Lord, you all borrow mines, or?
No.
Where the quarter century tactics, right?
No, we don't have them thing, but we
You
still
could
playing.
bo-
We still playing nigga, right?
I think you could borrow mines.
Yeah. But no, so mind control and change artists against Unchained. This single-handedly eats through their whole board. So I was playing against an Unchained guy, in the OTS, and I activated change of heart targeting Caesar, and he didn't bomb with the Caesar, so I just took his Caesar. And when I started to do my punk plays, he attempted to link off my my monsters with his the rage, solar rage, and he didn't know that Caesar can negate solar rage, so I just used his own card to negate his own card.
How we did not know that is an effect that includes the special.
Well,
Sound like a skill issue.
Sounds like a skill issue. I ain't gonna call no names. I ain't making one.
Lord.
Forgive the rarities, but I play 2 Cosmic Cyclone. You know, it's
Lord.
our common and our Ultra. Like, we trying to find secrets, but say what. Against any back row deck, it helps out anti-spell, helps deal with pesky floodgates, purely plays summon limit, and that is a problem card for us, for my deck, because my deck just spams the board, but Cosmic Cyclone, mandatory to play in this one, and also it drops 1 life, which makes Punisher bigger.
Also, I believe it's very good against Tickaboo when they're trying to limit the punks. There's more psychics.
No, the Tickaboo doesn't limit the punks because the reason being
They're all over the
is
place.
that, yeah, they're all over the place. Because you'll never have...
It's goes and match.
It's goes and match, yeah. Because Yaman is a psychic, yeah, all the level 3s are psychics, but then when you're trying to branch off,
it's not goes and match, it's rivalry.
Rivalry,
Sorry.
yeah. Day Note is a warrior, Foxitude is a beast, Ogadance is a fiend.
Yeah,
and
so
then,
they don't have to worry about Tickaboo's rivalry.
yeah, and then...
that will really cook this whole, all the engines.
Yeah, and then Rising Cap is a fish, Diabolantus is an insect, Baron is a warrior, there's a sea serpent, there's a psychic,
Alright guys, you don't know. Get some rivalries. This man be bagging here.
Dragon.
Let's cork this.
Yeah.
Just joking.
Yeah. And then we play 3 copies of Solemn Judgment.
Ooh, ghosty.
Ghost Rare. Shout out to Buju for this one. You know, he's the only one who use this blingy, pretty card. Solemn Judgment, it was between this and Anti-Spell, but I settled on Solemn Judgment because a lot of times when I was playtesting, Anti-Spell was conflicting because they will move my King Sarcophagus and they'll leave the Anti-Spell, and I'll top the King Sarcophagus and I'll be like, well, I can't use this. And then 2 Judgment also stops the problem card, which would be like Dark Ruler or Droplets. If they don't send a trap with Droplets, well then yeah, this will stop Droplets. But most decks this format not really playing traps unless they want to send an Imperm from their hand, which most times is use the Imperm on me during my combo anyway. But Judgment came in clutch, and it also pays half, which makes Punisher a bigger guy.
Of course.
Which makes Punisher a bigger guy, so it helps. And last 3 cards, we play 3 copies of Evenly Matched. 3 copies of...
Yay!
3 copies of Evenly Matched. Evenly Matched, I find is a good card against Rescue Ace. Excellent card against excellent card against Rescue Ace. Excellent card against
It's Zoomy. Nuclear board.
yeah. Excellent card against Rescue Ace. Excellent card against not Unchained. Do not side this against Unchained. You'll die because you'll still have the same board to deal with. Just like minus the bomb trap. But the Caesar is the main problem. Excellent card against purely and back row decks, and I didn't feel it was between this and Lightning Storm, but Lightning Storm 1 2 evil on 3, so I was like, I just play 3 evenly.
Okay. So generally, you was very satisfied with the deck.
I was very satisfied with the deck. The deck overperformed. The Horus engine gave the deck a level of power that the deck never had before, and I can't wait for the new field spell to come out, because the new field spell Citizen City, it acts as King Sarcophagus on the field. It just
adding consistency.
And a level of consistency, and I cannot tell you how many times I've tossed them Seti and gotten the King Sarcophagus, and the draw to get over draw was Italy, and I was like, oh yes, Lord Father. Yeah.
Alright guys, that's it there with Gregory Smith, and we're out.